Hello, good morning everybody. Today we are going to start with a new topic called as a current electricity. Okay, so what all words come to your mind when you listen to these words called as current and electricity? There will be different components that will be coming to your mind. I'll list down some of them. Um for example, the things that are coming to your mind may be a switch, which is denoted like this. It may be a key. It may be a resistor, which is symbolically shown like this, and it is denoted by R, and the unit of resistance is ohms. You can also think about a capacitor, which is denoted by C, and the unit is farad, which is denoted by capital F. Then comes the inductor. It is denoted by L, and its unit is Henry. You may also think about some instruments which are used to measure the current and voltage. So which all instruments are used? We know that the voltmeter is used to measure the voltage, right? This is voltmeter and it is symbolically shown like this. Voltmeter is used to measure voltage, and what is the unit of voltage? Voltage is measured in volts, right? Next comes what is used to measure current? You can measure current using an ammeter, which is symbolically represented as shown, and the unit for current is amperes. This is the battery, which is shown like this. If you all want to take out the screenshot of this components, you can take the screenshot. We are going to move towards the next topic now. So let us move forward to the next topic, which is very basic law, which is used in current electricity. Which one is that? That is Ohm's law. So what does this law states? If the physical state of the conductor remains same, then the current is directly proportional to voltage. So what is this physical state? What is this physical state? If this physical state remains constant, it doesn't varies with time, then only your current will be directly proportional to voltage. This is what is called as Ohm's law. So this physical state is nothing but in a given conductor. If we consider this as a conductor, in this conductor, if this is nothing but what? This is the area of cross section. Area of cross section, which is denoted by A, and this is the length of the conductor. So in this conductor, if the area of cross section, the length, and the material, area of cross section, length, material, and temperature. If these four parameters, if these parameters are constant, then we say that the conductor has a same physical state. It doesn't vary with time. So these all parameters of the conductor should not change. It should have a same area of cross section, length, material, and temperature. If these all parameters remain same, then only the current is directly proportional to voltage. So we can write this as I is equals to K into V. So what is this K? K is nothing but proportionality constant. K is your proportionality constant. So what happens? You can write this equation, you can rearrange and write this equation as I into 1 upon K is equals to V. Okay. So what is this 1 upon K? What is this 1 upon K? This is nothing but your R. This R means resistance. So in place of this 1 upon K, you can write R. So I into R is equals to V, and this is the basic Ohm's law. Ohm's law states that the voltage is equals to your current multiplied by resistance. And from this, what you can say that R is equals to what? R is equals to V upon I. R is equals to V upon I. Voltage is measured in what? Voltage is measured in volts. Current is measured in what? It is measured in amperes, right? So 1 volt upon 1 ampere is equals to what is resistance measured in? It is measured in ohms, right? So 1 volt upon 1 ampere gives you 1 ohms. So this is the basic definition of 1 ohm. You can define 1 ohm as 1 volt upon 1 ampere. Okay? So this is the Ohm's law. If you want, you can take the screenshot of this. We are going to move on to the next topic.